Let's hear Mr. Isi.
Thank you, Daddy. So mine has to do is, when do you draw the line between spiritual warfare and then forgiveness? Because the Bible, the same Bible, talks about suffer not a witch to live. Like, you feed your enemies with their own flesh.
Yes.
And then again, Jesus talks about praying for your enemies. I mean, where do you draw?
Where do you draw the line? Thank you. Thank you. You see, where do you draw the line? This is a point. The Bible is a balanced book. The Bible is saying forgive your enemies, but the same Bible also says suffer not a witch to live, right? Because if it doesn't give you the balance, you toe only one line. And if you toe only one line, it's dangerous. If you toe only one line, it's dangerous. Kill them too. You understand? You become very hateful. Okay. Love them too is dangerous. Do you understand? The most important thing is to walk in revelation. That's the bottom line. To walk in what? Revelation. So that you know the real enemies versus those who are not enemies. Right? Most of the times the real enemies, you see them. No idea. Your enemy took you to you remember the guy, you were buying Bible, you went to buy him Bible thinking that, oh, you have won a soul to Jesus. No, he's going to use the same Bible against you. The Bible has said that there are some people, they are estranged from the womb. Look for that text. They are estranged from the womb. No matter what you do, they will never change. No matter what you do, they will never change. Such people, you don't entertain them. And the Bible says they go astray right from the womb. When you give birth to that child, you can't do anything about him. It says the wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies. Speaking lies. You can't change them. Judas was with Jesus. Jesus' messages, preaching never changed him. Are you here? Jesus knew that Judas was going to kill himself. He says, hurry up and go and do the do to betray him. Are you here? Let me tell you this. Every witch. Okay, let me not generalize it. But most witches, most ogbonis, every evil person who is using evil spirit, listen to me. Every evil person who is using evil spirit in their lifetime will one time encounter the true power. Because when you are doing business in the spirit realm, you meet the Lord of all. You can't meet him. But it's their stubbornness. They are not ready to submit. So there's a text in the Bible. Is it in Samuel or so? It says stubbornness is as iniquity or something like that. Right? Stubbornness is an idol and is iniquity. That's part B of that text. Do you have it? For rebellion is as a sin of witchcraft. Rebellion. That's not what I'm talking about. But and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. What's an idol? It's not of God, right? So stubbornness, anybody who is stubborn, that's an idol. And mostly witches are stubborn. They've seen the light. They've encountered. The people of the occult, do you think they don't know that there's a supreme power? They know. But they are just stubborn. Such a person, can you change him? They are here. The Bible says they are here. And if you have somebody like this as an enemy, what do? Every Christmas you buy him goose. He wants to kill you. The only way he will not be able to get you is for you to walk in love. Right? But that love that you are walking in, you have to be sensitive. They say we should walk in love. So Christmas he brought you goat. So because of love's sake, they need to go and kill the goat and want to eat it. When you're on fire, when you're on fire, your enemies will withdraw. They'll stay far from you. So probably, instead of maybe they kill him, no, just set yourself ablaze. Set yourself ablaze. If you set yourself ablaze, after a while, you listen to the utterances. They'll make comments. Loose comments, you know. They'll give themselves up. And then you know. Hey, then I'm okay. Okay. Some today will say they won't even know that they've said something. You understand? When that happens, so unfortunately for us, most of us are not ready to set ourselves ablaze. And what do I mean by that? Fastings and prayer. When you do that, they don't want anything of yours. When they are coming to your house, they'll see fire. They won't even dare. If you leave your shoe somewhere, everything of a believer who is on fire, anything that has your image, your whatever on it, it carries fire. I'm telling you, it carries what? Just set yourself on fire. And by that act, they'll run. But sometimes, if you see them coming at you, you see, the battle line is drawn. The battle line is what? Fire them back. Fire them what? No, it's not American gospel we are preaching. In Africa, we don't practice American gospel. The gospel is adaptable. If you go to America, you can preach the American gospel. When you come to Africa, there's a way you have to preach the gospel. Not to compromise the truth. Right? Because in this part of the world, witchcraft, evil spirit is so real. Hey! So what? Your auntie has vowed that, or your sister has vowed that your children, none of them will get married. As long as they are alive. On the next form, say, Kim. Hey! I'll go and bring axe. So, because of love, you've seen that your sister is standing on your son's marriage. And you have seen the leg. Thou shalt not kill. Why did God show it to you? There are some witches you can allow them because they don't have much. But they're very distractive one. Hey. I'll take you on. If you check Jesus' life, Jesus' ministry, the major part of Jesus' ministry was healing and deliverance. Healing and what? That is the major part of Jesus' ministry. And that part was dealing with the demonic, witchcraft. Because sicknesses, deliverances, all those things, it's people who have locked people who have yoked people in the spirit. They have given you a future. The sickness, where did it come from? All kinds of things. It is from the dark kingdom. Yokes must be broken. And if somebody must die for the yoke to be broken, why not? Yesterday, our father was preaching and talked about a certain man of God in Nigeria who was a king of fasting. The man can call your spirit back when you have died 2 weeks. He just comes to stand there. He calls your soul back. Your soul will come wherever from. Because he has walked with God and God has honored his word. I hear. There's a man of God who was talking about the fact that he went to fast and came back. According to history, they say he came back to town and he wanted to break his fast. He was so hungry, so he told his child to go and do tea for him. The child was just misbehaving. Out of anger, the man said, "Are you mad?" Immediately, the child became mad. He didn't say, "You are mad." He says, "Are you mad?" Just that, pam! He now had to reverse the whole thing. That's authority. And I'm praying I'll see you there. Are you here? at some levels, God will honor your word. So, me say, see, hey, Abefonu, the destructive ones, release fire on them. Release fire on them. Oh, release fire on them. Release fire. Don't hate him. But you see, I said something. I said what? They always encounter God. But their stubbornness, they want to enjoy that power. They have some privileges in the office. They have some privileges in the neighborhood. You understand? And that's what they don't want to let go. Suffer not a witch to live. You can work with that and it will work for you. Perfectly. Me, I like that one.